This is going to be a short tutorial on how to make a model regenerating button and script. The model I've chosen is going to be this off-roader taken from the toolbox. First, we're going to need a button that the player presses to cause the model to regenerate. I've inserted a new part, I've coloured it purple, I'm anchoring it so that it won't fall over. I need a way for my script to know which model I want to respawn. For that I'm going to use an object value, which allows me to have a reference to it. I'm going to name this target so that I can easily reference it in my script, and it has a relevant name, which makes it easier to understand the script if somebody's looking at it and reading it. I don't want the actual model that is being used and copied to be destroyed or moved from where I want the model to spawn. Therefore I'm going to put it into server storage. This way it doesn't be affected by physics and bugs excluded. It shouldn't be destroyed at all. Now I'm going to insert a script into my button, and I'm going to I'm going to write the code that will be used to clone the model into workspace when a player touches the button. It's important to comment your scripts so that people reading through your code can understand the content. I want my button to have a 15-second cooldown to stop models from being mass-produced. It won't stop somebody who's determined, but it's a small feature. Using relevant variable names also helps to make your code readable. I'm going to make a function to, from any given part, look through its parents until reaching a model. The reason I need this function is because when a player touches the button, what touches the button will be a part inside the player. Now, most of the parts inside a player are immediate children of the player model. However, if you have, say, a hat on and it touches the button, if you were, say, to put the button on a wall or something, then inside the accoutrement is where the base part would be, and then you'd have a problem because the parent of it would be the accoutrement, which is hats, gears, etc., and therefore the script won't spawn the model if you were to check just the parent for a humanoid, or if it was a player. And commenting my code and using relevant names. I'm going to use the touched event so that when some base part touches our button, it's passed to a function that I've defined that will be called. I said earlier that I want the cooldown to be 15 seconds. To make it adjustable so that in the future this can be customized, I'm going to put it into a variable called Regeneration cooldown. Tick is a function that returns the current time in seconds. Setting regen cooldown to tick, last regeneration. Setting last regeneration to tick means that the if statement above, where we subtract last regeneration from tick, gives us the time difference between the two. There we can know then how long it's been since the last time a car was spawned, and if it's greater than the cooldown, then it's okay to spawn a car. This here, get player from character with get first model ancestor, checks if it's a player that touched the button. Now we're going to copy our model and paste it into workspace at runtime. We should be finished. Now to test our code. Seemingly it works. To be more thorough in the testing, I'm going to check that regeneration works multiple times. I'm now going to see if the cooldown works. It does. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you have any criticisms.